Today's story is going to be about a fruit, actually. Today's story is going to be about a very healthy fruit, actually. A fruit that's really, really good for you. Hi, Juliet. Oranges are your favourite fruit. Wow, I like oranges too. Do you like big ones or do you like the small little kind of tangerines that you have to peel? Both are really delicious and really healthy. They've got lots of good vitamins inside. Lovely. Oh, hey, Wilson, you're here. That was a quick transition, Wilson, wasn't it? You're Wilson. And your favourite fruit is dragon fruit. Wow, how exciting. People who are not sure what dragon fruit is, occasionally in England, you see them in the supermarkets, but not very often. They are pink and they've got like a kind of whitey flesh with little seeds in, and they're really tasty, aren't they, Wilson? And it's nearly Chinese New Year, isn't it, Wilson? 新年快乐了. Yeah, nearly Chinese New Year. You like the little ones, yeah? They're little oranges. I like those too. Cool, okay, really good. So I'm going to show you a fruit. Are you ready? Are you ready for this fruit? I'm going to show you a fruit. And I wonder if you know what this fruit is. Let's have a look. Oh, it feels, it's quite kind of small. It fits in my hand. I'm going to show you here. It's actually got a sticker on with what it is. So I'd make sure I'm not showing you that. Do you know what this fruit is? Hi, Beatrix. Your favourite fruit is an orange as well. Lovely. Lots of vitamin C and very good for your health. Yeah, very healthy. Oh, nice. Nice to meet you four. Well, I know some of you already, don't I? So here it is. What do we think it is? You can't grow these in England. Well, maybe you can, but not very easily. You don't see them growing in England. Hey, well done, Joseph. It is an avocado. It is, yeah, an avocado. Do you like avocados? Does anyone like avocados? They have got, they're quite interesting actually. I should have brought a knife and I could have cut it up. If I cut this, what do you think you're going to see inside? If you don't know, that's okay, you can have a guess. What do you think might be inside this one? What will it look like if it's chopped in half? Your Flossie sister, I thought you were. I thought so. I thought so. So yeah, Joseph, you're absolutely right. Avocado, there it is. Fresh from Aldi yesterday. Or was it Aldi? No, maybe I went to Tesco to get this one. What's it going to look like inside then? What's it going to be like inside? Yeah, well done, really good. Oh, they're delicious. You like them, yeah? That's great. Yeah, so it's a stone inside because an avocado is a stone fruit. So there's quite a few fruits that are stone fruits, like plums and peaches, nectarines, things like that. And an avocado has a big stone in the middle. So not a seed, it has a big stone. And you scoop out the stone and then you can eat the kind of greeny, yellowy flesh inside, which is very healthy. It's got lots of really good fats and good oils in that are really good for you. And it's got a kind of like buttery, kind of nutty taste almost. So it's not very juicy, not really like an orange or anything, but it is very good for you. Good. Feel free to share if you think you know anyone who could, who might enjoy some storytelling. Right then, guys. I am going to show you what today's story is all about. Maybe somebody can guess. Maybe somebody already knows what this story is going to be about because of the avocado. Maybe you already know. Let me just grab it. I have a book with lots of different stories in, so I'll show you the front. It's a really thick book. When you have a book with lots of different stories in, it's called an anthology. An anthology. Yeah. Okay, and we're going to have one of the stories in the anthology today, if I can find it. It's near the beginning, I think. So the story is by an author called John Birmingham. There he is, John Birmingham. Maybe you know him. Maybe you've read one of his stories before. I quite like his stories because they're a bit crazy, a bit unusual. And the one we're going to read today is called Avocado Baby. Avocado Baby. Okay, if you know this, then great. If you don't, then brilliant. Then you're going to learn about Avocado Baby today. I think you can make a little prediction about what might happen in this story. Anyone want to have a little predict about what might happen? Feel free to write it in the chat if you think you know. Okay, Avocado Baby. So let's start off then. I've got to just get used to this camera because it's a bit different. Mr. and Mrs. Hargreaves and their 2 children were not very strong. They were quite weak, yeah, not very strong. Mrs. Hargreaves was expecting another baby, and they all hoped that the baby would not be as weak as they were. They're hoping that the baby's going to be nice and strong. Ah, was it really? Okay, so yeah, I know Ruby and I know Scarlett as well, and it was their favourite book when they were little. Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? It's a good one. Okay, so there's Mrs. Hargreaves. She's in the hospital. She's had her baby. The new baby was born and all the family were very pleased. Mr. and Mrs. Hargreaves brought the baby home and it grew. But, as they feared, it didn't grow very strong. Mrs. Hargreaves found feeding the baby very difficult. It did not like food or want to eat very much. And here she is. Oh, the light's not very good there. There we go. Here she is trying to feed the baby. Look, she's trying to give it a bottle. She's trying to spoon some food in. She's got the baby in the bath there trying to give it some food, but it does not want to have any food. It's just saying no. Whatever can I do? Wailed Mrs. Hargreaves. How does she feel? How does she feel? The baby won't eat anything. How do you think she's feeling here? Oh, the baby won't eat anything. Wailed. How do you think she's feeling there? The baby doesn't like eating anything I make, and the baby looks so weak. Why don't you give it that avocado pear? Said the children. Ooh, an avocado. So sometimes you see it called an avocado, and then sometimes it's given its full name, which is an avocado pear. We don't really say avocado pear so much. It is very pear-shaped, isn't it? But we don't really say, we just usually shorten it to avocado. Let me just check I've got the comments so I can see. Yeah, perfect. Oops. Let me just check I can see it. We've got quite a lot of people watching, which is lovely. Right, so they're going to give it this avocado pear. There it is there. Can you see it there? Ooh. In the fruit bowl. I like this picture because it has all the random things that end up in the fruit bowl. Have you got a fruit bowl like this at home that gets all sorts of things inside it? I have. I've got one in the kitchen and it has fruit inside it, but it also has like little cars and little Playmobil people and bits of Lego. Maybe you've got a fruit bowl like that too, or maybe not. In the fruit bowl on the table, there was an avocado pear. Nobody knew how it had got there because the Hargreaves never bought avocados. Mrs. Hargreaves cut the pear in half, mashed it and gave it to the baby, who ate it all up. From that day on, an amazing thing happened. The baby became very strong. Show me your muscles. Let's have a look how strong you are. Very good. Ooh, very good. Nice strong muscles. It was getting so strong. Now we're going to find out all of the things that the baby could do. It was getting so strong. It could break out of the straps on its high chair. Look, it's muscled out of the straps. They've popped. He was so strong, he could pull the other children uphill in a cart. What else do you think the baby could do? He's so strong now. I want you to give me a suggestion in the comments. What do you think the baby could do now he was so strong? Maybe you could think of something that he could lift up, maybe something that he could pull. What could the baby lift? What do you think? I'm so pleased so many of you like avocados. That's fantastic. Lift weights, yeah. Why not? Yeah, I think he might want to improve his muscles. Yeah, good. Maybe the baby's going to the gym a lot. Let's see, a car. Yeah, that's a great idea. Really good, Juliet. Really good. Yeah, car. I like that. Yeah, Wilson's saying a car as well. And Flossie's sister's saying a car. I've forgotten your name, Flossie's sister. Let's have a little look. Oh, Beatrix. Yeah, perfect. Okay, good. The baby could wrench the side off its cot. And each day, Mrs. Hargreaves gave the baby an avocado pear. So the baby's getting stronger and stronger. One night, a burglar got into the house. Oh dear. There he is, climbing in the window, Mr. Burglar. What do you think the baby's going to do? What do you think the baby's going to do? He's going to hear the burglar. Can you predict? Good readers always make predictions. Can you think of something that the baby might do? You can write it to me in the chat. Oh, look at his face. He's a bit grumpy there, isn't he? He has jumped out of his cot. The baby woke up. Hearing the burglar moving about downstairs, he leapt out of the cot. The baby picked up. What's he picked up there? Can you see what he's picked up? Let me try and make it a bit clearer. Yeah, he's picked up a brush or a broom, yeah, and he's chasing the burglar. Yeah, Wilson, you're right. He's trying to have a fight with the burglar, isn't he? He's trying to scare him a bit away. The baby could whack him with a baguette. Yeah, definitely could. Yeah, baguettes are long and dangerous. Look, and the burglar is so scared, he's dropped his bag down here with all of the things he's stolen in there. The burglar was so frightened at being chased by the baby that he dropped his bag and he ran out of the house. The next day, Mr. Hargreaves put a notice on the gate. That should keep the burglars away. What do you think the notice on the gate said? What do you think it said, the notice on the gate? Sometimes when you're walking around, you see notices on gates, don't you? Sometimes about dogs. What do you think the notice said? I always have to wait for the comments because there's a delay with the live, so when it films me, it's always a little bit later. What do you think the notice said? Yeah, keep out. That's a good prediction. Yeah, definitely. Why? What's the warning for, do you think? Beware of the baby. You know those beware of the dogs? Yeah, no burglars too. Yeah, that's a good one. You know those signs that sometimes you see and it says beware of the dog? Well, we've got beware of the baby. Beware of the baby. Warning, baby inside. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, great. The baby would help carry the shopping, move the furniture, and push the car when it wouldn't start. Very good. I could do with this strong baby to help me around the house, I think. I always have very heavy shopping bags. One day, two bullies were waiting for the children in the park. So there's the two bullies there. The bullies started being very nasty to the children. There, looks like they're taking their jackets, they're pushing, maybe they're saying horrible things. They've got really wide open mouths here. Maybe they've got some unkind words coming out of their mouths. The baby didn't like this, and he jumped out of the pushchair. There he is. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He picked up the bullies. Can you see him there? He's picking up the bullies, and he threw them. He picked up the bullies and he threw them straight into the pond. Splash. There they go. Good. Very good. The baby gets stronger every day. And of course, the baby is still eating avocado pears. Good, and that's the end of our story. What do you think about that story, Avocado Baby? What's your opinion? What do you think about it? You don't have to like it. You can say you don't like it if you don't like it. What do you think about it? I like that. I like that story. I like it because it's funny and it surprises me. And I also think it has quite a good message as well. What do you think about the story? Feel free to let me know what you think. You can tell your grown up, and then your grown up can write in the chat and tell me. Avocado pears are really healthy actually. Have got lots of really good nutrients in, but you should never give them to a dog or an animal to eat because it might be unhealthy for them. So I think they're quite poisonous for dogs. And they grow in places like Mexico, and they grow on trees there. You thought the story was funny and you liked it too. Good. Oh, your baby might be like that. Have you got a baby in your house? Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I am going to leave you there and I'm going to say thank you for being here. I'm going to do this every week. So please, if you liked it, drop a like. You can share it and it's there if you want to watch it back when it's not live, or suggest to somebody else to watch it. I'm going to go for an early lunch and I'm going to have an avocado pear. Bye everyone.